Welcome to the madness!
Hey, how's it going? Danae's Steffi and welcome to another episode of Pathfinder Kingmaker. Right, okay, so we are back with another party, and we got ourselves a new member as well. Alright, so we got Harry, we got Knock Knock, we got Miguelo, which we're going to do a level up with him in a second. We got Alice, and allow me to introduce to you, I find him, Seamus Whistlebottom, a scroll savant wizard. Some wizards consider scrolls a natural extension of their magical abilities. So yeah, so I've gone for a bit of a different kind of wizard actually for the change. So we've got spell focused divination. So yeah, folks. So basically, he is a diviner. I'll go over his abilities and stuff in a second. We've got spell focus, which adds +1 to difficulty class. We have greater spell focus, which adds another one. Also got a little bit in abjuration and conjuration as well. Precise shot for using spells into melee, standard stuff. We got fireball, scorching ray. These are from this is from the weapon, the Crimson Counselor, which we picked up another episode ago. And here's the thing. When you're choosing his specialist school, I went with Diviner. We got some pretty good stuff here. So we got Monkey Familiar, which gives them a +3 on ability checks and perception checks. Foretold. Now this is interesting. So at 8th level, you utter a prediction of the immediate future. Excuse me. While your foretelling is in effect, you emit a 30-foot aura of fortune that aids your allies. You and your allies gain a +2 luck bonus on ability checks, attack rolls, caster level checks, saving throws, and skill checks. Use this ability for a number of rounds per day equal to your wisdom level, which will be 10. These rounds do not need to be consecutive. Then we got Hinder, which is a -2 on all of them, but for enemies, which is amazing, amazing, amazing. Special skill, Wicked Proficiency. We also got Forewarned and Diviner's Fortune. You receive a bonus on initiative checks equal to half your wisdom level. At 20th level, anytime you roll initiative, assume the roll results in natural 20, so basically it means that at level 20, this guy is going first all the time. Also, Diviner's Fortune. When you activate the school power, you can touch any creature as a standard action to give an insight bonus on all its attack rolls, skill checks, ability checks, and saving throws equal to half your wisdom level. Use the ability a number of times per day equal to 3 plus your intelligence modifier, which is 9 times as of right now. So basically, this means that when it comes to attack rolls, we can add a juicy +5. Yes, a +5 to anyone, to our physical attackers, which is really, 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 really cool. We got opposition school, transmutation, and we got illusion. Basically, we kind of use those. And we have foretold, scroll mastery. So we got scroll specialization here. 5th level. Whenever the scroll savant uses a scroll, it calculates the DC of any spell it contains using the intelligence modifier. Instead of the minimum modifier, you need to cast a spell at that level. Now we have scroll mastery. A scroll savant can use his own caster level instead of the item's caster level when using a scroll. So for example, if we go over to say Fireball, which you see here caster level 5, basically if we go to our spellbook, we got caster level 10 instead, so basically it's like double it. And to tell you the truth, I need to reorganize my spell slots. I forgot to do that before, so I might as well do it now. So basically I'm trying Seamus into more of a support wizard. So we have True Strike, temporary into its attack, okay, split 20, insight bonus. Additionally, you are not affected by the mischance, so this could be useful for like big attacks if we need it, like for example like Scorching Rays, so we can up our attack damage if possible. Speaking of which, we've got Stunning Barrier as well, so when we're in close range and somebody's going to attack us, we got +1 deflection. Basically any creature that strikes you with a melee attack is stunned for 1 round and will negates. So we can take a couple of those, pretty nice. Protection from alignment, +2 deflection ACs. Very nice as well, so we'll take 2 of those. And we'll take a couple of magic missiles as well, just in case. 2nd level, we got See Invisibility. You can see any objects or beings that is visible within your range of vision. So we'll take one of those. And then basically we got Protection from alignment. So all allies within 30 feet, +2 deflection bonus to AC, resistance bonus to saves. Get creatures made by corresponding alignments. Very nice. We got protection from arrows as well. So what we can do is we can take 2 charges of safe visibility. We got Sense Vitals as well, which is very nice. Basically allows us to do sneak attacks. So basically when we use our cantrips or our Spells, we can basically add a 1d6 to our range attacks as well, which is very nice to have. Basically giving us a power boost, especially when it comes to Magic Missile as well, because with Magic Missile, because it just completely bypasses the AC and does 100% hit rate, we can add a 1d6, which is very nice as well, but also as well 1d6 for every 3 caster levels beyond 3rd, so a maximum of 5d6 at 15 level. That is amazing. Get 2 of those, and then we'll control 1 of those. And we got protection from arrows as well. 3rd level, we got locate weakness. You can sense your foe's weak points, granting you a greater damage for critical hits. Where you score a critical hit, your weapon damage is maximized. Could be quite useful, but we've got see invisibility as well. Communal, which is for your entire party. And we got resist energy communal. Very important spell to have. And we've got stunning barrier greater. So as you can see, the difference is we got +2 to AC and saving throws. And then stunning barrier, same thing, but basically just a bit stronger. 4th level, we've got Arcane Eye. You create a visible magical sensor that sends you visual information. Create the Arcane Eye at any point you can see, travel at 30 feet per speed, but basically it's like having a free scout, which is amazing. We've got Dimension Door. Transfer yourself and your current location to any spot within range. We can bring all friendly allies with us, so we can take one of those. We got Globe of Invulnerability. An immobile, faintly shimmering magical sphere surrounds you and excludes all spell effects of 3rd level or lower. Area effects of such spells do not include the area of the lesser globe of vulnerability. Such spells fail to affect any target located within the globe. Exclude spells, effects include spell-like effects and spells or spell-like effects. Any type of spell, however, can be cast through or out the magic globe. Spells of 4th level and higher are not affected by the globe, nor are spells already in effect when the globe is cast. Can be brought down by magic missile. So basically it acts like a bit like of a shield to some degree, so spells cannot affect people inside, but according to this, any type of spell however can be cast through or out of the magical globe. So basically it just means that any spells of 3rd or lower while we're in the area are not affected, so like fireball and blindness and deafness, that kind of stuff is a really nice, it's a really nice defensive one to be fair with you. And also we have protection from energy communal. All allies, I'm going to stick one of those 2 ult. And for level 5, we don't have any divination spells at level 5, so we got abjuration, so you know we got dismissal. Spell forces extra plane, a creature bats as proper plane. So basically it's like banishment to some degree. We got break enchantment, transmutation to curses, could be useful. Stone skin communal, basically giving us a DR10 for the entire party. That is amazing, that's a brilliant one. And we got summon large elemental whenever I feel like it, but to be honest, like I said, very support orientated. Amazing. Okay, so regarding the inventory, we have the August Cape, which we found in the last episode, or the episode before, increases the DC by 3. And there is a modded in the Shard's Locket to upgrade our cantrips for damage wise, and I've also gave him two items that you can only get from quests. And here's the thing, we got the quest Electri. Owner's book reads 1 new chapter every time in rest, gaining the benefits of the next rest depending on which companion the chapter described. Chapter selected randomly. So the first chapter could give him to use 3 fireballs for free, cast level 10, DC 18. Another one could give him a +5 on persuasion and use magical devices. Another one could give him 1 additional damage on each sneak attack die, which got really good with his sense vitals. Another one could give him 10 to stealth checks. Another one could give him the ability to make the target rage like a barbarian. And the other one could give him the ability to use lightning bolts. So I just thought as a scroll savant, being like a librarian, somebody that reads, I thought that'd be amazing. And the other one is Black Mirror's Grimoire. We can only get this later on, so you know, I thought I might as well get it now. So the spell summons a furious squirrel swarm. It appears when you designate it acts according to its initiative checks. Attacks your abilities, best your abilities. So basically, it just allows us to just conjure squirrels. I thought it'd be pretty cool as like a support booster to some degree. Right. So while I have a face cam away, I'm going to give him his quick level up. So let's give Miguelo Divine Guardian 10. So we're going to get additional use of Smite Evil, and we're going to get a bonus feat as well. Nice. So 2 points. So I guess we're going Persuasion, and I guess we're going Athletics, I guess. Sure, I guess, because Strength. Okay, abilities, right. So what we got for your feats then? Good question. So we've got Defiant Oath, we have Die Hard, Divine Smite. Terror Shield Proficiency, alright. Missile Shield, what's this? You must be using a shield to use his feet. Once per round, we would normally be hit with an attack from a ranged weapon. Not include spell effects, natural attacks, and massive ranged weapons. You may deflect it so you take no damage. Nice. I could take that. Dodge? Yeah, I could take dodge. +1 to AC. Actually, I like the idea of missile shield, actually. Sure, let's go missile shield. That sounds pretty good. Focus more on a defensive kind of character, I guess. Right, and that's basically it. That's everything regarding the characters. So, yeah, spent 10 minutes going through all that, but sure, why not? So, anyway, in today's episode, we're going to go after Harems and Knock Knock side quests. That's what we're going to do today. So, Unbreakable Metal. So, we have Unbreakable Metal. We help the dwarfs. We also have the Price of Curiosity. Ah, that's for Jubilos. I need to remember that. And we have Knock Knock as well. We need to travel to Oleg's trading post. So, in terms of where we need to go, I've absolutely zero idea. That doesn't really say unless I have a look. Lost Dwarven Fortress up there. Okay, so that's where we want to go. And then we have debates. I just don't feel like bringing ooh, do you know what? I might actually bring in Jubilos instead, actually. Do you know what I'm going to do? Do you know what I'm going to do just for shits and giggles? Because to be honest with you, I can't be arsed changing this. I don't really want to do this, but screw it. Easy. Jubilost. Add Jubilost to parts. No, not Chili. I need Jubilost. Where's Jubilost? Beamer. Tissue, Beamer. Justin. Jubilost. There we go. Add him to the party. There we go. So Jubilos is now a member of the party. Now we can't get access into him just yet until we actually go into another location. But we might as well just bring out 3 at once. So we're going to go Oleg's train post. Then we're going to go down into the consequence of debates, and then we're going to go down to Lothern Dwarven Fortress. So we'll do that this episode and next episode. But let's go start with Knock Knocks first. Oh, speaking of which, we've got Kingdom Edict. So we'll do that while we're going around as well. So yeah, so basically we're just going to do some side quests and check out some other areas. That's what we're going to do today. Probably over the next few episodes as well. Okay, met with the Baroness, that's fine. Is that it? That seems to be it. Right, boom. Also as well, I've kind of decided that I'm going to start taking my time with this game now. I'm not going to try and rush it. I mean, there's some places that we've not visited yet. Some places we've not been to, so we can have like a quick look around. I'm not going to go visit every single location. If it's on the way, I will. But for the most part, yeah. I'm not bothering. I'll tell you something, it's been a while since I've been to all legs. Has.
Time to get some rest, isn't it?
Well, might as well. Do it a second, but we got another edict. Craftsman's strike. The local craftsmen refuse to return to the workshops. Unfortunately, Jubilos is busy, so we'll do that another time, he thinks. Yeah, it's got that one. Great, no worries. And we'll do a quick rest as well and get our spell slots back and stuff. I'll tell you what, before we do, is there any other spell slots that we want to change? Yes, actually. There are some spells I wouldn't mind changing. Okay, right, so for Harem, I'm thinking of him to be more of a... See, it's cast level 10, spell penetration 10 as well, so I'm thinking maybe something along the lines of like a... Now, to be honest, it's kind of like a only healer here, so... And he's up front as well, so I think... We've got 3 lots of Cure Light Wounds, just in case. We'll go for 1 Bless, Fine Favor, and I think we'll go for a Stun Barrier. Second level, let's go for Cure Moderate Wounds, just 1. Bone Fists. Yep, because he's natural armor that can work. We'll give him 2 of those. We'll give him Full Strength. And I guess we'll go Old Person, just in case. 3rd level spells. We'll go Arcane's Aura, that's a nice one to have. Deadly Juggernaut. You +1 on melee attack rolls, melee with damage strength checks, and a DR +2. Yeah. Searing Light, no. Let's go 2 lots of those. Stunning Barrier Greater. And I guess we'll go... Yeah, tell you what, let's go Deadly Juggernaut, that could work. And then 4th level. Forceful Strike. Cast a spell. Cast a spell, you strike. Melee weapon unarmored. You deal normal damage, but also deal an additional force damage equals to 1d6 if you push them back. That sounds pretty nice, actually. And then I think we'll go Wrathful Weapon. No. Spiritual Ally, no. Crusader's Edge. When you cast a spell to Brian Weapon, it grants Holy... Nah. Divine Power? Oh yeah. +1. Keep 1 temporary hit point per caster level. When you make a full attack, you can make an additional attack. Yes. That's a good one for him. Knock Knock, we've got 2 Cure Light Wounds. Fire Belly and Shield. So it's good to me. 2nd level. 2 Blur. Yep, that works. Miguel's not good spells. Alice, you have Spontaneous Casting, so we could use them whenever we need. And the Witch, it's the same as well. Monster level curing, wounds. With Sickness, Command, Obscure Mist, Major Armor. 2nd level. Web instead of Whole Person. Yeah, that'll do. And then for you, sir, we already went over your stuff. Right. Give a quick rest. +4 hunting. Right, Hareem, you get into the hunting. Knock Knock into the watch order. Miguelo, you go help out Hareem. Alice, you get there. Yep. Seamus, you go do some cooking. And Jude lost. Yeah, I guess you can go management then. Hey, that'll work. Hey, get rested.
I'm fairly certain that the old man who helped us to destroy the flower knew something of the gnome's migration from the First World. I still can't believe he refused to give me any answers.
Unfortunately, that's the problem about having different party members, like, outside the party limit, because what happens is you'll have conflicting audio tracks. Ah well. Ah well indeed. Right, let's finally go take on... Oh, fuck's sake, can you medit? Christ. I already spent 15 minutes on this malarkey. Right, oh, really? Beveren and 40 awaits. Right, well, we'll deal with that later on. Not a problem. Obviously, that's going to lead into something. I don't know what yet, though. Right, the console extreme place. So, I'm afraid that Envoy will have to wait a few days until we head back to the kingdom. We're busy. So yeah, so that's what we'll do. We'll keep this party for the next 3 side quests. Get back to the kingdom, see what this envoy wants. Excuse me, I got a really bad dry throat tonight. So yeah, we'll see what the envoy wants, and then we'll start heading back to Vanhold and try and find the second of the 3 sisters. Unfortunately, one of them is needed. Alright, let's see what's happening. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, see, there's Jubilost. In fact, does Jubilost have any equipment? Good point. Let me have a look. He's got breastplate and he's got shield and a heavy crossbow. That'll do. Tale of Kenneth Cowan. Nice, so we can use lightning bolt 3 times.
I'll go ahead.
Okay, in fact, you know what? Actually, I should really set up the. Let's set up the formation. Right. Gil, you get top. Read Alice. Get definite top here in the middle. Yeah, actually, do you know what? Let's go for a 2-2. Alright, let's do something like that. That'll do. Let's go on here. The gate hinges are deformed and the deadbolt's broken. See, someone didn't want the gates closed. Oh fuck, what's going on here? You stumble across an ugly scene. A ragged pile of goblins. They're hiccuping violently, laughing, and then hiccuping again. The air is so thick with alcoholic fumes, the lions lay dead in the dirt. And an odd vinegar smell as well. It appears the goblins have gotten into Oleg's stock and drank deep of its contents. Barrels, lines, splinters around the area. Not a single one intact. Knock Knock surveys the goblin pile, and he glances at you a shock.
No problem here. Noble diva tribe. Would be worth a holiday.
Is this your tribe? Knock Knock sniffs.
Yes.
He sniffs again. He starts to become more aware of the vinegar smell.
They marked this as home.
Ah, you became more aware of the vinegar smell. They marked the territory. They're pissed all over the place.
They marked this as home. It'll be hard to make them leave this home, though.
He glances around in disapproval.
It's much smaller than the capsule. Capsule will have more room for them. That's a lying pile. Could be lying drunk everywhere.
He turns to one of the group entwined in the mass.
You! Running long legs. Why did you stop running? Why make home here?
The goblin lifts his head slightly, his tiny eyes barely red. His legs are indeed long and folded back almost like a grasshopper.
Captain, getting chased. No place to settle down. Got hungry and caught. And we sent here. And now,
Caught by who?
big shags. Bigger than you.
Longlegs blinks and scratches the side of his head with his foot. Like a dog.
Fatsa, smell better. Big club was eating sheep. We tried to share his sheep with us by taking one. A small one. In the night while he snore. But we not asked first, so we got mad. After eating half of us, he gets so full he ready to trade. He said we'd find him somewhere to wash over goblins down with, because it's still squirming in his gut. And let us go. We knew a place here at post, but had to sample kegs to be sure.
Some appreciation, that is. Look, you can't just serve any old swile to the monster that swallowed your friends. You have to be sure it's complimented such coarse meat. Perhaps I should write a guide on pairing drinks for goblin cuisine. Make him leave or I'll do it myself.
Listen, Knock big hero. You do what Knock said, but
Knock Knock frowns, his ear twitching.
tell me what Big Shag's now. Where do you expect you back? Big Shag's forward?
He's here. There he is. At that moment, there's another waft of foul air, and a shadow falls on the ground. All the goblins in the pile lift their heads at the new arrival. A towering hill giant with mismatched coveralls, a necklace of hands and skulls, and a makeshift club composed of several timbers tied together with rope. He looks very, very angry. Not just at the pile of goblins, but the splintered, empty barrels.
That him?
Longlegs says unhelpfully. Talk about this. Often new tree trespass along the giant. No, it should be fun. Let's see this plays out. Not be ready. The hill giant turns to you as if in challenge, points to himself and gives a rumbling growl akin to gunk. He turns to the goblins, his hands clenched on his club, and the growl grows louder. He points at the goblins. He points at his belly, the insane clear. The goblins do not respond, not even Longlegs. Their eyes remain wide frozen. Suddenly, Longlegs makes a high-pitched squeal and points at Knock Knock.
He, our leader. He, a hero. He make us drink everything we promised. Also, he made us eat your sheep. Eat him, an ugly friend.
Bastard. The hill giant snarls, lifts his club, and it turns to you and Knock Knock, and thrusts out his chin, pounding his chest, and giving a thunder on a series of grunts that sound like a challenge.
He, Muguk? Says, not in the mood to share. He said the hatchhags are. Their guts is to eat.
You can understand him?
I can.
Knock Knock seems embarrassed.
I got caught by hill giants once. Kept us a toy for their kid until ran away.
Well, do something about it. Knock Knock hesitates for a moment, then presents an open palm, then taps it with a finger. You suddenly realise he just did what seems to be the goblinoid version of trade. You know he's asking what Mogul wants, but what about food, but currency or something of value? To your surprise, Mogul looks sad. His eyebrows collapse and he gives a long grunt. The anger seems to cool down and he gives a rumbling, staring off into space with a half-lidded gaze. He doesn't seem drunk, merely sad. He gives a grumble, then a sigh, then a low, exhaling rumble. Knock Knock listens, subtly then translates, you think.
Muguk not happy. He's not hungry, just lonely. Says, came here looking for mate to be happy.
Knock Knock wrinkles his face in disgust and shivers. Still, he keeps going.
But when he come, no wife. Goblins take his favorite half-sheep entrails. Drink liquor, he said them. And we have nothing.
A wife? Really?
Sad for him.
Knock Knock gives a shiver and a nod and pauses.
Kind of likes me better to find a mate.
Can you tell him to look somewhere else for a wife? Knock Knock shrugs and then emits a series of what passes for rumbles. He makes a slow sack-shaped gesture in the air and then points to the gate of the fort. Knock Knock shakes his head slowly and sighs again, giving a low grumble in his belly. Knock Knock shakes his head.
No, he said he'd look everywhere.
Well, send him somewhere. Knock Knock gives a reluctant nod. Think, and it makes an interrogatory grumble. Monarch looks confused, at which Knock Knock repeats himself more firmly. He traces his finger across his palm as if provide a map, and the giant looks blurry at it, so provide a chaotic neutral action. Well, to be honest, the guy's just looking for a wife. I don't exactly want to kill him. Monarch absorbs this dully, and then glances at the goblins. He gives a short, dismissive grunt, and then glances back at Knock Knock and shrugs. This is your surprise. He lumbers out, club over his shoulder. What do you say to him?
Just make sense to him with words, like real hero.
Knock Knock pumps up triumphantly.
Send Mugnut to Capsule. Lots of women. You have all you need to choose wife. What? Why'd you do that?
Knock Knock loses some of his puffed upness, his ears drooping.
I not counsel well, but hero good chased off giant. Means not good hero, right?
Ignoring him, piles of goblins while watching you as they sober up. The goblins then ready to bolt. You catch Longlegs suddenly uncurling himself from the pile, apparently ready to run. You do notice a number of the goblins are looking at Knock Knock with strange fascination. Dealing with the giant must have impressed him. Yeah, let's let Knock Knock take this. Knock Knock, do what you try. Knock Knock steps forward and gives a series of cackling hisses to gain attention, and all the goblins stare at him. After their eyes on him, Knock Knock, his eyes narrowed, goes to each one of them in turn, and raps them twice in the head, hard. They wince, but say nothing, except for one feeble groan from a goblin more sober than the rest.
Make great deal with you. You need to go bigger place or I hate you again. I show you.
The goblin stared blankly at this. Knock Knock sighs.
Me, big hero. Follow me, take you to a new place.
The goblins nod and begin to untangle themselves. But when they're doing what Knock Knock says, some of them are rubbing their heads. Knock Knock turns to you.
Big hero, Knock, take care of him. All good.
Yeah, you better not be taking this to Capital like Mungdon. Also help me. Knock Knock pauses and nods.
Capsule not bad idea. Oh, you go to Capsule. Knock command you, go.
Oh my, just... Jubilo stands with his mouth open for a few moments, obviously at a loss for words, and a sighs with a defeated look in his face. Oh my. The end of your barony just drew closer. Much closer. To your horror, the goblins scampered away, running in all directions, but towards the direction of your capital city. Well, shit. What was I just saw? Drunk goblins at all legs, and then the giant also drunk and Knock in the middle of it. So that's great. I must say that if it ended up somewhat good if you overlook a goblin tribe skulking around a capsule. At least Oleg's still alive, yeah, true. We better go check on the man. Oh no, we can't. He's barricaded himself in. Well, I'll be honest with you. I wouldn't mind a wee goblin hit squad, to be honest with you. The crafty bug's goblins, so yeah, having ourselves a wee stealthy attack squad could be pretty good, actually. Well, we'll see what happens. I just hope we're not going to get a fucking kingdom edict that says big troll on the way looking for a wife. Jesus. Can we not give her that? Can we not give him that woman from the Technic League? The one that was after Octavia and Gungan from the beginning of the game? Christ. I'm sure she'd love to be split apart, wouldn't she? Christ. I think Muguk and her would be an amazing couple, I reckon. Christ. I'll do the wedding myself. Right, well, I guess we're heading to inconsequential debates then. That's the next one. So I think here. I think that's where it was going to be. Right, well, at least we didn't get a fight, so story based. That's not too bad, I guess. We'll give a wee save in a second as well. Ooh, we Lindsay for this. Oh, right, shit. Well, I mean... Lindsay, get your ass in. There we go. Lindsay's in. We do a quick save. YouTube campaign, aye. Yep, I am not going all the way to the capital just to pick up Lindsay and change my party. No, wait. Let's go in. In fact, I think I might have to go in and go out again in order to do it, I think. Because the problem is, she's going to spawn at the, off the map, I think. Not entirely too sure. We'll see in a second, I guess. Now, obviously, I wouldn't do this to cheat, but I'm only doing it for certain quests, just to save me from going back and forward. Alright, attend the debates. Frogs? Alright. Jesus. What's going on here? Right. Nurid Sotonoropol. A very pale gnome with dull brittle hair is scribbling something busily on a small scroll, not looking at you to approach. Ah, here you are, at last. Go read the rules quickly. They posted a little further along. The other teams already arrived a while ago. The host said we'll start as soon as you show up and read the rules. Of course, I'm famous enough for my admirers to follow my every move. But still, I'd like to know, how did you know we were coming? The gnome shrugs. Who said so? Well, are you going to keep wasting time? Read the rules and we'll start. Alright, guess we got Lindsay. Oh, party's gone. Okay. Right, rules then. Alright, so we're listening. Fixing his glasses, Jubilos looks at the paper displaying the rules. Now, let's see. I'll read out loud so that everyone can hear them. Rules of inconsequent debates. Year to be added later. I said your authors didn't overstrain themselves, so the rules. Item 1. Obey the host in everything. Item 2. Come in triplets. Item 3. No fighting, no killing each other, even temporarily. If you really want to, even if you want to apologize later. Item 4, the most important one. The participant must say tentacles at least every 10 words. What's this nonsense? I expect to see tentacles. I mean, a description of the rules of the tentacles? Wait, what the? Maybe they're talking about tentacles all the time now? Jubilos turns his head from side to side, throws his hands in the air as if trying to close his mouth. Definitely, I am not joking. This is some kind of tentacles. It's making me say tentacles every few words. Perception 18, right. 7 rules. Something is obviously wrong here. Succeeded. Nice. Only just, though. Only just. Hold on. Wait. That's alright. I think succeeded at that. It's a 20 DC, but I rolled a 19. I rolled a what? Okay. It's not difficult to see that the text of the last item of the rules is a little different from the others. It looks like someone just added it in, vaguely copying the style. The last rule has been added to the others. I would say someone inserted it on purpose and charmed the scroll somehow. It looks like someone's idea of the tentacles. I'll find a joker and make him eat my tentacles. Ugh. With ignition of bombs. They will know what tentacles means. Jubilos grabs his head. Oh, what am I going to do? If this don't stop, tentacles won't be able to precipitate into tentacles. We used to play a game at the academy, where we had to make a song and repeat a word every few lines. Let me see, how might I look impeccable when I keep saying tentacles? To do so, I would recommend holding out a tentacle to your friend. This is not funny. Are you saying that the last tentacles was... the last rule was written in? Some other tentacles must have done it. Participant! We need to find whoever the tentacles this is immediately. Let him get these tentacles from me. Don't worry, I'll question everyone here and identify the trickster. Don't worry about anything. I'll go run to the host and ask him a few questions for my book. You buy some time. You start looking for whoever's responsible for this. Oh, Jesus. So, right. Okay, well, I guess we'll go talk to Kobold first. A little kobold raises his little snout to you.
Greetings.
Are you participating in the debates too?
Yes. Participate. I participate.
What is this I hear? A kobold? A fellow tribesman of unforgettable Tartic? Damn his tentacles. Have decided to participate in the debates.
Kobold, participate.
The little kobold's very proud of himself. Why do you have those jobers there? The kobold lowers his head.
They say need free. I know free, I knows friends. Thank you very much. Got this jump mice, now we free, participate.
Okay. It was like a spell was cast on my friend when we read the rules. Did anything like that happen to you?
I don't read, no help. Read for me aloud, but then scream, I scared.
Okay. So this guy didn't read it. But the gnome did. Read for me aloud, but then screamed, I scared. Right. So we know it's not the kobold then. So what did you ask the host if you win?
Hey, dragon, I become dragon.
Alright, I'll go.
See you.
Right. So we know it's not the kobold. Let's have a talk to Sir Alfrey. Greetings. I am Sir Alfrey, loyal follower of the tentacles of Iomode, knight, noble, and crusader from Meddev. Tentacles, oh yes. My knightly motto used to be, courteous even in death. But afraid it must now be changed to severing the tentacles of evil. In just a few phases, he managed to pour more properly on us than I can imagine in a week. Quite a talent. The tentacles of evil. And why is that you want to change the motto, sir? You see, upon my arrival, I immediately went to read the tentacles of this event. But Guile already had me in its tentacles. The rules were charmed, and everyone who reads them must slay tentacles every so often, which is what's happening to me. Tentacles. If I can't get rid of this affliction, at least tentacles, I can make it to my motto. Every 10 words. 1 second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's every 10 words. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Did you try to talk to the host about this? I did in the name of tentacles, but they think that cheating within the rules is tentacles and perfectly appropriate. As a true knight, I must overcome these tentacles resolutely. Do you have any idea who could have done this to the rules? It was all done by one of the participants who allowed their tentacles to guide their heart, including you and me and my tentacles. 4 teams of 3 arrived. I swear by my tentacles, my service to the most honest Iomade would never allow such tentacles. Nor would I suspect you and your outstanding companions, noble tentacles all. Look at the villain amongst the other 2 teams. So you're a Medevian Crusader? Truly spoken. I hope you have heard about our glorious tentacles. Our order fights demons fiercely, preventing their tentacles from across the world. You don't have to meet an Aesima in these lands. Aesimas are not so uncommon in our tentacles. Celestials are known to aid Medevian Crusaders in our war against the demons. Sometimes this camaraderie sparks a personal attraction. But just the presence of a holy celestial nearby can sometimes cause the birth of an Aesima child. See, easiest tentacles. Are you participating in the debates? I most certainly am, by my tentacles. I've come here to carry out the will of my tentacles and set a good example for my tentacles. I've also find a new way to fight tentacles, that is. Demons fight wind, if they might answer all my tentacles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Remember, it said every 10 words you say tentacles. I think this guy might be it. I have to go. Before you leave, let me ask, and in the name of tentacles, don't consider it idle curiosity. What need brought you to the tentacles debate? Oh, that would be tentacles. Oh, Desna, help me. I mean, that would be tentacles. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It was I who requested the Baroness help in these tentacles. Victory would allow me to find out what made tentacles. Gnomes, what made gnomes lead the first world? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, I think this is the guy, because this guy was saying tentacles. So remember, the rules said that you say tentacles every 10 words. Jubilos is saying tentacles every 10 words. The Kobold's not saying tentacles because he didn't read the words. It was a gnome. A gnome read it. I see you were fallen victim of the same affliction as tentacles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, brothers in arms. The knight's voice is filled with heartfelt solidarity. Indeed, but it shall prevent me from receiving an answer to my tentacles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Huh? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's odd. As you probably know, after leaving the first world, my king suffered from testicles. As you probably know, after leaving the first world, my kids suffered from testicles? What the fuck, dude? How'd you get tentacles and testicles differently, eh? Okay, so I'm talking balls now. From the bleaching, I seek a way to end this terrible, terrible tentacles. In that case, I wish our worthy rivals good tentacles. In the name of truth, justice, and tentacles. Yeah, alright. Right, we've got the temple guard we need to talk to. I'd rather fight with demons than talk with Fae. I guess so. Like our master, a true example of knighthood. Aye. Alright, let's go talk to Sephiroth. The pale gnome reads aloud exclusively, and the young wizard desperately thrashed about in his fetters, but all in vain. The shoots of the plants held him tightly. The nymph, cruel and beautiful, sneered at him and immediately what? And immediately anything. The left frog is mocking the right one. Does this book ever end? I thought the wizard would die in the last chapter, while he was running from the hordes of unicorns through fields and giant fly traps. Oh, like you understand anything about literature, you stupid toad. The gnome looks at you. Ah, hello, travelers. It seems I haven't introduced myself. I'm Niard Zotaropol, and these two idiots are my brothers, Va and Dua. So, what did the nymph immediately do to the wizard? It's too much to tell. She keeps him hostage from another 4 chapters. I like it when it's more like real life. In this author's last book, he escapes from the evil wizard in 5 minutes. Okay? Why are you calling these frogs your brothers? These fools read the rules, and the rules are charmed. Not colourless and dim eyes flare up with a mad and joyful fire. Anyone who reads them turns into frogs. So now I have 2 frog brothers. I guess I'll leave them as they are. When else will I ever get a chance to laugh so much? They read the rules? Okay. So, the original rules were charmed, and if you read them, you turned into a frog. So that means whoever changed them after reading the 2 frogs. So far, the kobold asked the gnome to read the rules, and then there was a scream and he was scared. So I'm thinking the kobold asked the gnome to read the rules. I think it was one of the brothers or the 2 brothers that read the rules for the kobold, which turned him into a frog. Then somebody came along and changed the rules to charm him to say tentacles every 10 letters. Now the question is this person who did it this guy to stop others from changing to frogs? Or, yeah, see, we'll get to that in a second. Why are they both frogs? Did they read them together? Yes. Yeah. Nirad responds quickly. Nah, the frog on the right says happily. Shubla, of course we did. We read them, we transformed, now we're sitting and croaking. The little frog said you helped him read the rules. Yeah, that's true. We wasn't trying to read the frog's rules. They're different every pole. One turns you into a frog, another makes you say tentacles, and the third one makes you scream like crazy. Hilarious, right? So which one did we read? Did we read the center one? That's right, we read the center one. Interesting. Not from Moody. You look pale. She looks She? Oh, excuse me. She looks bleached. Jubilee's voice screamed. It's alright. I still got a bit of fair fights left in me. The Zotan Ropples don't go down easily. Jarl smiles cunningly. My brothers and I lost our colour long ago, but death still has taken us. Are you participating in the debates? Sure. Although really, we're just here to see the show. We figured it'd be fun. But we were right. Yeah, that's my timer, but we'll do the timer later on. You were confused, my friends. If one of you have read the rules for the kobold, why isn't one of you screaming? How was it that both your brothers were turned into frogs, and if Niad already saw what happened and the rules were charmed, then why did she tell us to read them? Do you suspect something of us? Why would we charm the rules and read them ourselves? Or make you read them and put a spell on you? Niad adjusts her ridiculous helm and strikes a rakish pose. Let's just consider the tentacles. Who else would decide to make everyone say tentacles, and who else would get caught in their own tentacles just for laughs? You're so far-sighted and loud voice, I don't like you. I don't think it was them. I do not think it was them. I'm sure it's this guy. Answer clearly, did you charm the rules? Why are you picking on us? Alistair still is the one who did it. You're snitching, Laura. You're just jealous there's no one who came up with the idea. I guess it was them. And why did you do it? Oh, you're so boring. We wanted to, so we did it. Just thinking how funny it would be. Debates while the participants are screaming or talking about tentacles or just choking. The odd roars with laughter, but we're honest players, so we charmed ourselves too. We wouldn't want an unfair advantage. Yeah, so let's immediately release Jubilos from the spell. Croak. Go, Croak. We're just jumping frogs and we understand nothing. No pretends not to hear anything. Definitely, I say, let's leave things as they stand. Tentacles should easily win the debates, even if the word tentacles constantly jumping on my mouth. Judge, you've lost. We're here for you, pal. You're the idea. You're the reason why we're here in the first place. So sure, let's go with it. I'll say it's fine, Frank. Let me say it as is. Amazingly, Jubilos sighs with relief. Ah, there you are. Glad I found you. I'll stall for as long as I can, but now it's time to begin. Let's go quickly. Right, well, I guess we're gonna make this a little longer episode then. Hey, fine by me. The host. The hooded creature looks mundane, but after looking for a time, one might notice the figure's contours tremble and flow as in a haze. Welcome to the inconsequential debates. You can call us the host. We are the reason for all that happens here today. You've read the rules, have you not? Not that there is anything useful in them. We only made up the real rules the day after tomorrow, and they've forgotten them, but had to make new ones. So it's simple. You want, as your reward, for us to answer a question. So the competition will involve answering questions. We'll ask, and one in each triplet answers. Always the same one. The others can only prompt. Let's see. It'll be you, that's a kobold. Apologies. You, Sir Alfred. You, Yard. And you, Defner. Remember one thing. Here at the inconsequential debates, there is no right or wrong answers. Every argument has weight, and each will be weighed. Don't choose the lightest one. Your rival might have a heavier argument. And most importantly, light answers are no fun for us. Okay, why are you referring to yourself in the plural, host? You hear laughter emerge from under the hood. You know full well you've met us, Defner. But there's a different us at a different time. From the first world? Huh. Okay. I can't think of anything. But now be satisfied we do not wish to disclose ourselves. Sure. Tell us, why do you... Well, yeah, creatures from the first world, yeah, but again, I don't remember. Oh, could it be the old man? the gnome, the guy, you know, at the camp? Maybe. I don't know. Tell us, why do you, creatures from the first world, need to organize all this? When the competition asks, those are the rules of the game, right? Of course, would be better than wasting precious tentacles on discovering the motives of the Fae. Each of my tentacles is trembling awaiting this valuable information. Alright, sure, let's begin. Begins! The kobold jumps from joy. We are ready, the knight nods resoundingly, despite the tentacles. Alright, let's see how tough they have it in the first world. Some of you look so serious. Thus we'll begin with a question where weighty matters. What can move a mountain? What's our answer? Magic cards. It's faith in it. Is it faith that can move mountains? Yeah, Jubiloff, Lindsay, what's our answer? Oh, I shouldn't skip my philosophy lessons at the academy. Such problems baffle me. It's not because I can't think of an answer, but just because I think of 1,000 of them at once, and I don't know where I can hide from them. I hope you were smart enough to see it as tentacles. Answer is own will. There's at least one mountain with tentacles in the first world. This time it's no joke, tentacles alas. The walking mountain moved by its own will and tentacles. Yeah, faith. Do we go and tentacles? Do we say and tentacles or we just go its own will? Fuck it, let's go for the third option. Its own will and tentacles. You can hear laughter from under the hood. We like this answer. It's worth 2, but what did the others say? What can move a mountain? The little kobold frowns desperately. Maybe dragon? Dragon can move mountains. Faith and divine intervention. Do you hear, my faithful tentacles? Faith nourishes all. With devout faith in our tentacles and a righteous cause, everything is within our tentacles. Yeah, I would say that. I would say faith, actually. Faith moves mountains. A teleportation spell. I can actually imagine moving a hill or two. In fact, that gives me an idea. We have heard you. Now you hear us. Of course, gods and magic can move mountains. But that answer is good for any question. How can one jump over the house? Magic. How to paint a fence yellow using blue paint? Divine intervention. Such light answers are the weakest. A good answer is its own will. Will and desire lie at the base of all motions, action and decision. If a mountain has a will, it will surely find a way to move. Yep, if there's a will, there's a way. That's an interesting round. Let the next question be heard. What weakens when owned by many and dies if it's by none? Jubilost? Glory, say glory. Jubilost starts stress, obviously wait for the curse to work. Okay, glory. The little kobold looks as he's about to cry. I don't know, is this... maybe it's... dragon? It's the knight's heart. I swear by my tentacles. It can belong to himself or to his righteous cause, or to his greatest tentacles. It can belong to anybody. Yeah? Yeah, look how I roll my eyes. Fools, concentrate on the competition. This won't do. We won't accept the answer from Zottenruppel's treble at this time. But you are a particular eye roller. None of your answers. The heart is not the best answer. Even amongst knights, there are many whose heart belongs to a beautiful woman, and a beloved mother, plus a friend, a commander, the righteous cause, and a delicious lunch, especially a delicious lunch. It doesn't seem that those hearts belong to many who grow any weaker. Glory is a poor answer. Glory is a poor answer. Only extremely egotistical person who does not wish to share credit could think it should belong to many. One's own glory does not diminish around anything else's. We're almost prepared to agree on the dragon, but alas, no one gains victory this round. Alright, I should have winged. Here the third question. Each of us is born at the same time with a monster. Each day we live, it grows. It can torment, bring us joy, or kill without a single word. What is it? Memory. Definitely memory, but we'll see what Jubilost says. I end up saying tentacles, so why ask me? Tentacles is not the answer to the question. I hope you understand. Tentacles. So if you think logically and flex the tentacles of our mind, the answer must be some property of a living creature. Tentacles. Something that's born with it and grows over its life. Just like tentacles. Guess what word I'll never ever say again? Tentacles. I mean knowledge. The answer is knowledge. We receive it. knowledge. I would say it's memory. To be honest, I would say it's memory. It's knowledge. I don't think it's knowledge. It can joy kill in a minute. Actually, it could be knowledge now you think about it. The knowledge to kill someone? Ah, Jubilos. Alright, sure. It's knowledge. We heard you. What would the others say? What's the monster? Little Kobold grabs his head, stressed.
Maybe it's a dragon?
It's curiosity. It's born with it. It grows day by day. It saves from the bleaching. If only you knew how many it killed. I don't know if the answer will do, but the greatest tentacles is the one that lives inside us. We grow a tentacle beast in our soul. We feed it with wrath, neglect, and tentacles. Eventually, it could break free and kill us. But tentacles must admit, the same beast gets straight to villains and tentacles. The poison we feed our monsters only neutralizes them. See, personally, I'd go with memory. Because the memories, you know, we grow up with memory. And it's the memories that we remember. And good memories can make us feel good. Bad memories can make us feel bad. Speak from experience. Interesting answers. Except for the dragon. The dragon doesn't count. Alas, curiosity is also insufficient. The monster we described must be its own nature, grown. Many see their curiosity dim over the years, true? We like the answers about knowledge and about the inner beast. Both seem somewhat light. We expected something more substantial. We declare that both Sir Alfred and Definite along with their triplets shall share the victory for this round. But remember, a victory shared by two is half the victory. One final trial, and we'll sum up the results. I got tired of questions. Do you know the game Knight Dragon Snag? The knight defeats the dragon burns the snag. But if a knight walks in the woods, he'll stumble on the snag and die. That's why the snag defeats the knight. Children's games. Great. These are the inconsequential debates. Want to play a game? So, you break into pairs and yell out your chosen word at a signal. The one who shouts knight defeats the one who shouts dragon. The one who shouts dragon defeats the one who shouts snag. The snag defeats the knight. We'll play Selfrey against the kobold and Nero against the baroness. The winners will play each other as the first pair ready. Yell the 3, 2, 1. Okay. The kobold's gonna say the dragon. Right, so here's the thing, right? Here's the thing. So, we'll play against the kobold and against the baroness. Okay. If we're gonna play this, alright, hold on, let me read this again. We'll play against the kobold. Knight. Dragon. This is all too predictable, but charming in its way. The host has obviously joined the game. It's a good thing we didn't look ahead. There's much more fun to see and like this. Selfie wins. Now for the second pair. You ready? 3, 2, 1. I have a feeling she's going to say snag. So we're going to go dragon. Dragon! Nord shouts, performing a spot and impersonation of the kobold. The foes are laughing. Life in her own amusement is more important than the competition. A tie, let's go again. 3, 2, 1. Knight kills the dragon kills the snag. Knight. Ugh, fuck! Of course I went snag, I should went dragon. Because it was capitalized. Nard wins this round. Those sides are morphily surgery, boss. Disappointment will make all the flowers. Yeah. Tentacles. Drag. No begins, but she begins with the opponent. Refused to finish. Doubles off with laughter. No wins this round. It's fun anyway. Time to Nelson win at the base. Yada yada yada. 4 tests. Oh, we win! Huh. Okay, I'll take it. At the 4 tests, the triplet of the Baroness surgery boss wins. It was most amusing, children. Most amusing. You should know this is a rare praise from us. Yeah, see, I was skipping it because I thought that was it. I thought we were going to lose that. Congratulations, sires and ladies. As word by my tentacles, it was a worthy struggle. Baroness, as the voice of your triplet, you may ask us the one question promised. Another question besides that, as an extra reward for your ingenuity or luck you would demonstrate for competition. Definite, do you remember the fate of the... Jubilos suddenly stops talking. He opens and closes his mouth, but not a sound. Have a silent spell, mate. I love it. Now what's he gotta do? Come, brothers, let's run. Now things are in your hands, Definite. Think well upon your questions. We'll answer honestly, but I don't know is also an honest answer. Ask what I hope from the first world. I do want to know this. But we promised you'd be lost. I want to know why the gnomes left the first world. There is the question. We knew it would be asked, but a simple answer, a light answer, has no value, right? We hope the debates convinced you of this. That's why we present to you another answer. A good one, a valuable one. What the hell is this? Numbers will help you on your way. One of them is 5th in 10. It will be easy to find if you read. Who opened the road for an ancient dead man and his black feathered messenger. The second is 12 times in a dozen. That's a phrase. A phrase is the number of those who lost their faces. And don't try to guess it now, it's not yet time. Wait until he who is born twice will twice be defeated. Put the two numbers together. When the moon leaves her path near the waters of the Candlemere, find the one who opened the secret. Numbers will help you in a way. One of them is 5th in 10. 5. Easy to find if you read. Who opened the road for the ancient dead man and his black feathered messenger. That's the crow. So the ancient dead man, which I think is the Cyclops? Or Sharon, but definitely messenger. The second is 12 times in a dozen, so 12 times 12 is 140... 144? Am I reading that right? Something like that. Thrice is the number of those who's lost their faces. I don't remember anyone losing their faces, so I wonder if that's something for later on. Don't try guessing now, it's not yet time. Wait until he who was born twice, that's the chief, the war chief, will twice be defeated, so he's probably going to have to lose again. Put the two numbers together. So what, 4 and 144? When I move? Okay. I hate possessors mumbling, Silver. First walk the road. Now you may accuse of being senseless, but in the end you won't. It's just for good. Yeah, do you know what? We need to know about this. I want to know about this affliction, this bloom that fell upon my barony. Oh, that's an easy one. Or is it? Once a very powerful creature from the first world unwisely provoked the rage of those who were 100-fold mightier. She was cursed and sent here to Calorian, to the Stolen Lands. Without going into too much detail, her curse afflicts the locals as well. To put it simply, your troubles will not cease until you dealt with this uninvited guest. Anyway, we have discussed this further, in your tomorrow and my yesterday. That's your final question. We have the answer and yet we don't. But what adventure, Defner? I'll have to discuss this further on our return to the capital. Very well, Defner. Ah, we almost forgot. The host turns to the kobold. You is a creature. You didn't win, but you managed to make us laugh. Do you want to go with us? No promises you'll turn into a dragon, but still. The kobold jumps for joy and then carefully asks, pointing at his jail bus. Is it my friends? Yes. Alright, fine. Don't the creature laugh. Listen all. The inconsequential debates are now closed. We'll spare all of you the effects of the salt and rubble tricks, and bid you farewell. There we go. Well done. Winning debates. Alright, we'll take it. Yeah. Okay then, and do you know what? I think it's here that we will leave off, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, so, in the next episode, we're going to go to Harim side quest. I'm going to try and deal with this. Adamantine golem. I'm going to try and help out the dwarf that came to our capital. So yeah, so we'll deal with that next time. So ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already. Helps out with the channel's algorithm and you'll be notified when I upload. Also, clicking the bell helps as well. Links down below. Check them out if you wish. Apart from that, enjoy the rest of your awesome day and I hope to see you next time. Take care.